Wake up, stand up, rise and shine. What's happening, my beautiful people? My name is Mike, and today we're going to discuss custom tactics. One of my most frequently asked questions, whether it's via the live stream or other social media platforms: what are your custom tactics? Show me your custom tactics. Let's do that discussion now. If you enjoy it, please drop a thumbs up, and in the comments, what are your tactics? What do you think matters most? What have you noticed when you're playing FUT Champs, when you're playing even divisional play, in the draft? But I don't keep you waiting. We're gonna look at two different forms of custom tactics. One being what I normally use, and the second custom tactic being just an adjustment, something along these lines if I'm chasing a game towards the end. Build up play. I keep it pretty basic, 65, 45, and these are not finalized custom tactics. It's just what I've been using for this first month of FIFA or first month of FUT Champs. I'm not mad if your speed is much faster or it's much slower. There is personal preference involved with your custom tactics and kind of the strategy you have behind the formation you're using and the players you have, what you're looking to maximize in terms of chance creation or defending, because you want to play into your strengths. That's the key. That's the name of the game. Speaking of chance creation, and I've kept the passing, it's pretty basic, it's not moving around too much. However, I'm starting to whip in a lot more crosses, and I'm still playing around with this because I just realized maybe a week or two ago how good that crossing actually can be. Some of the angles that you can whip in crosses, and more importantly at times, and you may not want to hear this, but the second ball from the cross. The keepers don't play crosses so well. They don't catch many. So they parry it out and it ends up being a rebound, or you get a very good opportunity. Your next 50-50. If you win the second 50-50 from the cross, you've got a chance to score goals. And if you're looking at crossing, you're looking at shooting, the higher that you push those numbers, it just means that your players are getting into those positions more frequently and they're looking for those types of opportunities. So for example, with crossing, more people are gonna make runs, they're gonna look to make those runs. When you're looking at shooting, players are gonna position themselves where they're in a shooting location. They've got their body lined up, they got the correct angles, and they're pushing into the box a little bit more. Defense, and this is always gonna be a debatable, whether you play very passively or you're gonna play very aggressively. Now that choice is up to you. I've kept mine pretty normal for the most part when you're going across the board. It's just important to be on cover. If you're chasing a game or you need to increase the tempo of the game significantly, pause it, go into custom tactics, and then ramp this up. I'm gonna talk about that now. So let me switch to tactics real quick. What you see on screen, it's not a lot of changes, but it's something that I might look to do if I'm losing a match and I've got 20-30 minutes left in the game. I need to change the rhythm. I need to disrupt what my opponent's been doing. We're gonna ramp that speed up. You're gonna put your pressure higher, your aggression higher, and then crossing, shooting, you're gonna push those higher. Now the numbers aren't that important. Just start moving them up. Just move them up. I wouldn't recommend putting these on 100 because anything you do in an extreme, defensively, offensively, there's normally a clear consequence for those choices, and it still applies to custom tactics. If you're going too defensive, you're not gonna be able to create any pressure. Your opponent's just gonna hold the ball. If you go too attacking, everything's wide open. That's where I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a thumbs up. If you're brand new, feel free to subscribe. I wanted to keep this short and sweet, but I've been getting too many questions about custom tactics to not talk about this on YouTube. So I've got you.